soul-sucking labor. These aren't radical or utopian ideas. These are the basic requirements for a sane, functioning society. We need to build a system where therapists can finally do what they were actually trained to do: help people navigate the universal human experience of grief, love, purpose, and human connection, instead of spending 15 minutes of every hour trying to help a client figure out how not to be homeless by Tuesday. Imagine a world where your value isn't tied to your productivity. Imagine where you aren't afraid of the future, because the future is something we are building together, not something being sold out from under us by hedge funds. This is what healing looks like at scale. I want to take a moment to look at how we got here. There was a shift that happened in the 20th century, famously summarized by Margaret Thatcher. And she said, "There is no such thing as a society. There are only individual men and women and families." That single sentence was a hand grenade thrown into the heart of collective well-being. It told us that we were all on our own, transformed from citizens with rights and responsibilities and a shared fate into consumers, people whose only job it is to buy and work and compete. It told us that if we fail, it's your fault, and if we succeed, we owe nothing to anyone. When you're a citizen, you look at a problem like climate change or poverty and you ask, what are we going to do about this? When you're a consumer, you ask, what can I buy to protect myself from this? This shift has created a profound spiritual crisis. We have been stripped of our roles as participants in a grander project. We are told that the only way to find meaning is to build your personal brand or curate your lifestyle. But a lifestyle is not a life. A brand is not a soul. We were not made to be optimized. We were made to be connected. We've been sold the lie that freedom means choice between 40 different types of toothpaste, rather than the freedom to live without the fear of financial ruin. We have swapped true autonomy for a consumerist treadmill. To heal, we have to reclaim our identity as a part of a society. We have to reject the idea that we are competitors in a war of all against all. We have to remember that the most individual thing about you, your mind, is shaped entirely by the people around you. I want to leave you with a challenge tonight. I want you to change the internal script that you've been taught since the day you were born. The next time you feel that vibrating dread, that heavy cloud, or that sudden spike of panic, stop asking, what's wrong with me? Instead, look around the world we've built and start asking, what's happening to us? Don't just reach for a coping skill designed to help you tolerate the intolerable. Don't just try to hack your morning routine to be a more efficient worker. Don't just buy another book on how to be happy in a world that is clearly struggling. Reach for a phone, call a neighbor, join a local movement, join a protest, volunteer at a community garden, attend a city council meeting, and demand something be done to control rent. Demand that your local school, library, and public institutions get funded. Collective action is the true antidote to the learned helplessness of our age. The systems want us to feel small, broken, and alone, because a broken person is easier to control and easier to sell things to. But you are not broken. You are a human being having a human reaction to an inhuman environment. We don't need to be fixed to fit into a sick society. We need to stop trying to adapt to a world that wasn't built for us. We need to start building one that is. We need to recognize that our symptoms, our sadness, our rage, and exhaustion are actually the most honest parts. They are the internal compasses pointing us to the truth, that we deserve better than this. We need to stop treating our mental health like a private luxury and start treating it like a public utility. We need to stop looking for the glitch in our brains and start looking for the glitch in our laws and our wages and in our values. The most therapeutic thing you can do for your mental health is to recognize your own power. The most therapeutic thing you can do for yourself is to join with others to change the world. We are not the problem, we are the solution. And together we are the fire that will burn the old system down and make room for something human. We are the architects of a new social contract. We are the system builders. Stop fixing the symptom and start changing the system. I have faith in us, because only we can do this together. I trust we will transform injustice into justice. Only we can do this together. Thank you. I just want to say one more thing. This is misattributed to Jean-Jacques Rousseau, but it was actually Pierre Gaspard Chaumette who said it during the French Revolution. He said, when the people have nothing more to eat, they will eat the rich. So I just want to say, eat the fucking rich. Anybody else want to say that with me? Eat the rich? Come on. Eat the rich! Thank you. Thank you for giving me the chance to speak today. Have a great rest of your day.
Everybody put your hands together for Evan! this brother came up in here and broke the whole system down for us, y'all. So if you were listening close, you could identify one of those stories in there. If it wasn't you, it was a family member that is experiencing what he laid out. But I do have one question. Could I ask you a question? Evan, what do you do to bring yourself joy and to bring yourself happiness dealing with all the mental health issues in the world? What's the one thing that brings you joy?
My dogs, my wife, and doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah, all right, we need some jokes. You got a joke? You got one joke that's going to make us laugh? Hold it, go on once.
Listen, I'll do a dad joke.
Okay, you got a dad joke? Okay, come on, we got it.
What do you call a bear with no teeth?
What?
A gummy bear.
Look, I had to get it because he was intense and serious and making sure to get us, but I had to catch him off guard. So now go home and tell that joke to your daddy or your children, okay? Very good. Thank you so much, Evan, for breaking down the realities of the world from your perspective, but also letting us know what brings you joy. So right now I want to do another giveaway.